Welcome to jQuery video series, and this is part 122, and today we are going to look at the slide down function, which is a part of a sliding effects. So before I begin, I am assuming that you might be having a jQuery file imported in your project, and you have also referenced that into your head section, and you have also written some basic JavaScript code in order to execute our the jQuery functions. And now let's look at the markup. So what I have here is one h2, I got one div, and I got two paragraphs within. All right, and in the end I have one button which says slide me down. Okay, so now let's view this in browser. So what it looks like is one h2, two paragraphs tag, and which is wrapped by a div having a border of 5 pixel and blue in color, and one slide me down button. And this border color and all coming from this class blue. All right, so nothing fancy here. Okay. Now next, let's talk about the slide down. So at present, I have all the elements which are in the visible state. So I'll play a little bit nasty, and what I do is I'll make the display none of this div element who's having a class blue on it. So if I do a refresh now, all right, if I do a refresh, so you can see my element is gone because I've used display none over there. So now I want to display that element on the UI like this. So when I click on slide me down, that element should show up in a sliding style in a smooth transition, right? So that is done using the slide down function. So let's see how that is done in jQuery. So this is a button which is right here. All right, so what I've done is I have registered a click event of that in the document.ready. All right, and in the end I said use the slide down function, and I said that I want to make visible this element in the sliding style, and I need to pass a selector here. So I'm saying go across the document and find as many as div and make them visible. So if I'm looking at this document, so I can see I have one div and which is in the hidden state, so it is going to reinstate that. All right, so one more time in action, let's refresh, and now it's going to find the hidden div and it's going to show up, right? So that's pretty basic, and if you want, then I can go like this, Control V, and I'll say red right here, and this is going to be, I don't know, 3 and 4. I'll create one more class called as red. All right, and the border is going to be red. So you're getting me, right? One red and blue. And now if I preview this in browser, and if I do slide me down, so both the divs are going to show up. But what if I want to focus only on this element? So I can go being specific by saying only the blue should be affected. I don't want the red to come in the active state. So let me refresh once again, and let's slide down. So only the blue part comes in. So I hope you got the idea how to use the slide down function. Up next, we're going to use the slide toggle. And before I leave, I want you to give you a homework. So in the previous video, we have seen slide up and slide down is like showing and hiding, and the same thing we have done in the basic effects. So what's the difference here? Now that's the homework for you guys. And apart from that, this is the UI. So what I'm suggesting over here is try to do some nasty things down here and try some manipulation and some experimentation. In case if you get stuck somewhere, then let me know via comment. I'll help you for sure. In case if you have any queries, again, you can reply me via comment. So once again, thank you for your time on this, and thank you for listening to me. Up next, we are going to start with slide toggle.